Yo, what up, niggas? It's your buddy Philko here, reporting live from someplace, somewhere, sometime, in some universe. But other than that, right now I want to talk about some reoccurring nightmares I've been having the past. No, actually I've been having these nightmares for, I don't know, maybe 3 months straight. I'd say at least twice a week I've been having these nightmares, even before the house was sold. And like, this is definitely, well, what you're looking at now is actually my house. That my house, or the house that was ours. You can't even see it really because it's behind the tree. So the one you see on the right of the screen is the neighbors, and on the left would be my old place, but the shit is covered by the tree. And it's like a tree, I forgot what it grew. It wasn't cherries, but it grew something, I forgot. But yeah, and the car is actually, it's a red convertible Toyota that's under the thingy, and at times he had a green Quest, or we had the silver Quest, like an updated version, whatever. And then you see the little Palmia thing behind that is the motorbike, not motorcycle, but like moped. You know, you put your feet like together and shit on the pad, so you know it's like a motor scooter, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And then you go towards the backyard. That's where you got the bikes and all this shit, and like. And basically, because my father sold the house, like, I don't feel like a New Yorker anymore or whatever. And I knew he was going to sell it for a while. The last time I went to New York, which was, shit, when was that? I don't know. But, you know, I go back and forth to America at random. But the last time I went, he sat me down, told me he was thinking about selling it. And I just knew from his face that he was going to sell it. He wasn't thinking about it. He was going to sell it. You know, I just knew he was. He was going to sell it. He sold it. Now he's in Arizona, but you know, it is what it is. In the end, it is his house. You can't really tell someone not to do something. So I just have constant dreams of me like going there and like trying to go inside, and new people are like, you don't live here anymore. I'm like, what do you mean I don't fucking live here? Because you know, I'm the only one who grew up in that house. Like everyone else were adults and had kids already when they went in there. You know, I first moved into that house when I was 12. And it's from being poor too. So you gotta understand, being from a poor area, a really poor area, like in the ghetto and stuff, and then moving to a nice area in a house, like you fall in love quick. And you grow up there, you have your first girlfriend there, your first time with your girlfriend in there. You, like, any first time anything I had was in that house. Anything. You know what I mean? So it was definitely a lot of memories, just tons of memories, and it was just always a place I could go. That if I'm really drunk in the city and I don't want to go to my apartment in Queens, I know I could go there. All my mail and stuff always went there, and it's just gone. So like, it gives me less inspiration, honestly, to even go back to New York sometimes. I think when I go back to America, I might not even go back to New York. I might go to one of the states that have, I don't know if you guys heard of Google Fiber, but Google Fiber is like 100 times faster than any other internet we have in America. You know how I am about internet. So I'm dying to try Google Fiber. They don't have it in New York yet. So I might go to one of the states that have Google Fiber. And yeah, I'm gonna try it out for some time, and if I fall in love with it, I might not ever leave, because you know how crazy I am about internet and playing PlayStation and shit. And I don't know, that's really it, man. The nightmare sucked. I don't know how many of you went through this. I really don't know if any of you have gone through this, but I mean, it definitely sucks. When you're attached to property like that, you know, in all your memory. I mean, maybe some of you even had an apartment or something for years and years and years, and then you had to get rid of the apartment because of some shit, like maybe it was falling apart or just anything, and like maybe you had these nightmares. So maybe if you can relate, maybe some of you can relate. And I mean, I'm sure there's more I'm missing. You know, there's more I'm missing about me in this house. There's also the neighborhood that comes with it. You know, I have tons of just memories in that neighborhood, and just like, I'm terrified of walking past the house in real life. I'm not going to do that, because I know I'm gonna try to knock on the door and just say, hey, how's it going? You know, I used to live here, but like, why should they care? You know, but it's just that force of habit. And if I'm ever, I can't drink in Brooklyn no more, because I'm going to try to go there if I'm drunk. I know me. You know, that's what I always did. I went right there. It was always just, I wake my father up, he opened the door, I go inside. And that's how it always was. So, I don't know, man. Let me know if any of you guys can relate. I know everyone's like, oh, you get your own house. Of course, it's going to take me some time. But, yeah, man. Alright, so that's basically it. That's my nightmares, reporting live from somewhere, sometime, some space, and somehow. Nyakos. And stop complaining about me saying nyaka. This video is not for fucking Russians and Ukrainians. Stop complaining about that shit. The Russian-Ukrainian view percentage is 3% of this channel. There's Americans who watch this, and British, and Germans. represent Germans. The fuck you doing watching this? But Germans represent. You're about last time I checked the statistics, you were like in 5th place. I didn't think Germans watch it. For now, I remember it's America, UK, America, UK, fucking shit. How did I forget? I'm about to look this up live. Okay, but I'll fill you guys in with the statistics later. But it's English-speaking countries, and that's basically it, people. Now I'm out. Later. Yeah.